Black cat energy is a shorthand for being mysterious, for being difficult to impress, from being the type of person that's willing to set boundaries, a little self possessed, a little mysterious, hard to win over, selectively affectionate. And all of these things radiate confidence. It shows that you have good and healthy boundaries. And above all, it creates a lot of intrigue in men because it's the perfect balance. Now, I don't want you guys to be a bunch of pit bulls and a bunch of terminators where you're so cold that you put fear in a guy's heart. We want to put excitement, more so the fear of God into his heart, not the fear that a child fears when he sees a pit bull in the middle of the streets, but more so the fear that you feel when you respect something deeply. Okay, so we're going to talk about six psychological reasons why men prefer black cat energy over needy, creepy freakazoid golden retriever energy. Okay. And before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, check out our email list, people. We have a free audiobook and ebook straight to your inbox. Today we're gonna be writing this same video in email. So if you guys want to read our email and become part of the email list, I send it on a weekly basis. Check it out. And you also get a free gift. And don't forget, people, we have updated our website. Yeah, that's right, people. We updated our website. And in that website, you guys can book a call, know when I'm going to be available, right? You see, because a lot of you guys are like, "Oh my God, Father Alex, I don't know when you're available. I don't want you to scam me." First of all, what makes you think I was Father Alex is going to scam you, right? So just put your email there, and then you'll be able to know, and you'll have me on the phone exactly when you want. Okay, you don't have to ask me anymore. Okay, all right. So let's begin with the video. So look, um, um. The first thing is that it's really about selective. It creates scarcity. Okay. The reason why is because of scarcity. Like cats, you don't give your affection to everyone. You're not easily won over. If, in fact, a cat has, you have to win over a cat. They're not like dogs, right? A dog sees you, your friend. A cat sees you, they're like that. They have like a judgy attitude about them, right? And that is really, really seductive to men. Okay. When attention and your affection is given to anyone like your golden retriever, you're not it doesn't really have the same energy, right? They don't feel as meaningful. Selectively giving your affection can read as high standards, right? Can read as high self-esteem, self-worth, and above all, it makes you come across as more compelling. Me, in real life, when I'm not doing, well, honestly, I don't do this. I'm more of a golden retriever. Honestly, I'm a nice person. Okay. I like liking people. I don't do this shit. If I'm being honest with you, I don't. I smile a lot. I don't go like right. If I could, I mean, I should, right? I should, but I don't care about that. I don't do that. But when it's done to me, I can see a big difference, right? When women do this to me, there's a big difference. This does work. I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you feel like you need an extra boost, oh yeah, it does, right? And I'll be honest with you, you could do this in the beginning. Right? I don't want you to do this the whole time. I don't want you guys to be a bunch of cats all the time. Okay? Eventually, evolve into a golden retriever. You want to be nice, and then over time, when they fuck up, you bring out your inner cat. Next thing is that mystery activates the curiosity and the chase instinct in a man, right? So you're limited. You not disclosing everything about you, and sometimes not disclosing can mean, let's just say he plays the drums and you play the drums. He brings it up. You don't say you play the drums. You just say, "Oh, really? Wow, how long you been playing it?" And then a few minutes later, you say, "Oh, I also play the drums." Like not disclosing everything so quickly and not being so eager to connect. It feels, it creates, and that emotional constraint makes you look independent, and it creates what I call the open loops. The brain likes to resolve uncertainty. He'll say, "Okay, what else is this girl not bringing up that makes that we relate to, but she's just not bringing it up." Right. And so that attention, that extra like thought process creates more attraction. Three is that it's you pretty much set boundaries. Like cats, when you touch them and they don't want to be touched, they're actually very they get really annoyed, right? First of all, fuck cats. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Fuck cats. One time I had the owner of a cat where I was living at shit in my fucking bed. And when I was like, she was like, oh, and then she was like, oh, you must have pissed him off. Oh, I'm like, okay, bet. Okay, I pissed off your cat. Okay, bet. You're going to work and I'm staying. You're going to, oh my fucking God. Father Alex is an animal abuser. I was like, you're going to work in my mind. I was like, okay, cool. When she went to work, I got a spray bottle and I was like, and the cat like, and I was like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what you shit in my bed. Sorry. Is that animal? Look, man, he shit on my fucking bed, man. Like, come on, man. And then the owner was so self-righteous. I hope that cat died. Next question, man. Let's get going, man. Sorry about that. It still pissed me off to this day. It was so disgusting. That's why I hate cats. But then I lived with another cat, and the cat was cute. He was the cutest cat on the planet. Cats are weird, man. You either love them or you hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're weird. Um, so so you have boundaries. They have boundaries, right? And if you fuck with them, they'll shit on you in your bed. They're very vindictive. So black cat energy also means that you have a long memory, right? And two, you're willing to shit on their beds if they fuck up, right? Some golden retrievers, they forget, they forgive. You smack the shit out of them, which you shouldn't. They're easy to forgive you, right? So they have boundaries, clear yeses and no, right? Not over explaining yourself, not saying why you're saying no. You just say no. Men value women who have a clear way of responding, right? The next one is that the calm confidence that black cats have, right? Not needy, self contained energy says that you are okay with or without them, that you are your own ecosystem of positive emotions. And you'll see it because cats, they're good at being alone. They just look at the wall and just like meow, 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 right? Like they'll even when you're there, they'll go to their own hiding spot because they like to have their own space. And a lot of ladies, they just don't have that capacity to have your own space, right? So you want to be able to do that. And that means when you're not around them, don't be on top of them all the time. Give them some freaking space. Let that motherfucker breathe, right? Make interactions feel more authentic. Another thing is the appearance, right? Cats, literally black cats, look more mysterious. In fact, it's the same cat, but because it's black, people associate it with witches, right? That's racist, right? It's a little racist, right? But that's the truth. They're just more mysterious, and people find that really seductive. And sometimes just having a seductive way of dressing really does go a long way. Now, I don't want you guys to be a bunch of, like I said, Terminators, but sometimes do dress mysterious. Sometimes do dress like a golden retriever, and the next day dress like a cat. Give men that visual difference, and men love that, right? But also about the calm confidence and giving and wanting your own space. Actually, not him telling you about wanting. It makes a guy feel less pressure to have to spend time with you because Lord have mercy, it's annoying when a woman is always like, "Can I spend time with you all the time?" It's like, yo, fucking a, I gotta do work, girl. Jesus Christ, we just cuddled, right? So that's one thing you want to be able to do. Next one is a contrast and challenging contrast, right? A poised, slightly aloof demeanor can create a playful challenge for a guy without being manipulative, right? So it's really about and how do you do that? Well, think about it. Right? Golden retrievers, right? Cats. It's pretty much learning to have a resting bitch face. But then you also have a golden retriever face and then resting bitch face every now and then. Learn to have those faces. A lot of people have one or the other. Me, naturally, I'm more inclined towards like just happiness, right? Not happiness, but you know what I'm talking about, external happiness. Because sometimes Father Alex gets a little sad when the channel dies, right? Um, so that's one thing, right? Just learning how to have different faces, and this pretty much depends on your mood, right? But also whether or not they fucked up. Don't be afraid to show different faces. And the last one is feminine independence, not hostility, not Bronx mode, not pitbull mode, but independence. Cat energy isn't cold or dismissive. It's more self reassured, right? And no, it cleans itself. It doesn't need you to do it to feel good about itself, right? The warmth that they give is by choice, not because they're needy and creepy, not by obligation. And that blend of softness with having sovereignty is a very, very attractive mix, and men love that. Men love that because what men want is once you get cold, they want to warm you up with their affection, romanticism. If a guy's not romantic, you're too much of a freaking Teletubby. That's pretty much it. Like if a guy's not romantic, you're too much of a Teletubby, and you need to learn how to create that contrast of coldness and warmth. Pretty much it. It doesn't get any more. It doesn't get any more simple than that, man. Anyways, man, check us out on Patreon, people, if you guys want more content. And check out my new course, The Commitment Formula. You can pre-order it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says pre-order the book, and not the book, the course. And if you don't like it, it's a course that I created to help you guys attract more men who want to commit, and how to prevent turning off the guy, and how to get out of or prevent situationships so that you don't waste your time. You can pre-order it right now at $75, and if you want your money back, you can get your money back. Right. If you look, man, if you want it for free and you can't afford it, God forbid, if you can't afford it, just let me know, man. I'm here to help you guys, to be honest with you, man. Like, I'm not gonna die giving you guys something for free if you really need it, only if you need it. Okay. Don't be scamming Father Alex now. Okay. Because God is watching. God, if they try to scam me, smite them. Okay. Thank you. All right. Careful. Karma. All right. Anyways, man, people are asking me, what's your skincare routine, Father Alex? Look, man, I'll tell you guys later on. I'll tell you guys what I did. But essentially, man, truth is, I'm not smoking. If you notice, my teeth are whiter. I didn't go to the dentist, which is not smoking as much. I mean, not even as much. I'm not smoking at all. Do I drink? I'll drink once a month if that's something. Like once. The last time I drank was when? 4 weeks ago, something like that. I'm eating more. I'm eating more greens. Putting my hat on, protect myself from the sun. Sunscreen I'm wearing. And yeah, wearing a lot of sunscreen, moisturizer, and just eating healthy. That's all. I mean, oh, no sugars. Not I eat sugar every now and then, but not like that. That's what I've been doing, man. So that's Anyways, oh, by the way, people, since I'm moving back to New York City, I'm gonna be giving art classes. I'm gonna do a special where, if you guys don't learn how to paint realistically, I'll give you 1,000. I mean, I'll give you your money back. If you guys know anyone who would like to learn how to paint realistically like I do, just let me know. I'll give you commission. But essentially, it's $1,000 for 1 week, one-on-one, and I teach you guys how to paint realistically in 1 week, or your money back, guarantee.